Go on.
Hello, hello, hello.
No.
What?
Hold on. Okay. You know the still picture? Juan said he doesn't care to be on the camera.
All I just need to be is heard.
There you go.
That's the main thing. Not seeing.
All right.
We're not doing this to be seen. We're doing this to be heard.
Okay.
So
We
let
are
it be
live
written.
already.
So let it be written.
No.
Yes.
No.
It is.
Don't get me started.
I'll get you started. I'll finish it.
Don't get me started.
So we got.
All right. Mm-mm. 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 Rabukalu. You look like you're ready to dance today. Disco dancing.
Plug it in so I don't waste my battery.
You ready?
Drain my battery. You ready?
Yeah. He has his headphones on. Oh, I'm good. He doesn't care because he don't listen anyway. All right. Buenas tardes, buenas tardes, buenas tardes. Good afternoon and good evening somewhere out there in the world. You're listening to Nuestra Comunidad Noroeste de Indiana, our community, Northwest Indiana. Shout out to the big GI people here from Gary, Indiana.
Yes.
Yeah. We have Gary in the house, of course. The views expressed by the hosts and the callers of this show are not necessarily the views of WLTH radio management, owners and sponsors, and advertisers. And of course, we are live on Ustream and live on not Ustream, what WLTH1370.com. Live stream and on Facebook and YouTube. And hello to my Facebookers and YouTubers. What you got over there, Juanito? Besides breathing hard over there.
Well, other than the commercials, was like I said, we supposed to have 4 commercials here today on behalf of Araceli.
Araceli, I'm sorry to keep getting your name wrong.
Either way, we do have our high school, East Chicago High School class reunion of 1976 and all alums. That's once again the high school class of 1976 and all the alums from Washington High School. We have our next upcoming high school reunion coming up on Thursday, July the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th. The first day is the meet and greet on Thursday at the Dynasty Banquet Hall at 4125 Calumet Avenue in Hammond, Indiana. Time is from 6 p.m. to 12 a.m. For this event only, it's $50 per person. Attire is casual. There's going to be a family-style dinner and an open bar. And we're going to be featuring Together Playing at this meet and greet. That's $50 if you just want to attend this first day event. On the second day, Friday the 26th, there is going to be a cruise at Navy Pier. The attire is all white. The cost for this event on this day is $100 per person. There's going to be a cash bar and DJ. This will be from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. There's going to be a bus cost of $25 per person, meaning a party bus for those that would like to take the party bus from East Chicago to Navy Pier that day, so you don't have to drive going or coming. Boarding of the bus will be at Central High School in East Chicago, Indiana, 4:30 p.m. to the Navy Pier. The cost altogether, and actually the third day will be the picnic, Saturday, July the 27th at Washington Park in East Chicago, Indiana, which will begin at 11 a.m. till dusk. The menu is potluck. Go to our Facebook page. Go to ECW Class of 1976, 43rd Class Reunion. Once again, go to our Facebook page, ECW Class of 1976, 43rd Class Reunion. You'll find more information about that. The deadline to turn in your monies is on June the 10th. So that is coming up. Don't wait until the last minute. All monies are due by Monday, June the 10th, 2018. The committee is Johnny Mitchell, Eli Barbosa, Debbie Sapko, myself, Juan M. Andrade, CC Cruz, and Paul Villa. We are the committee for this event. And it is not just for the class of 1976, but it's for all the alum from Washington High School in East Chicago, Indiana. So that pretty much is it.
That's it? You sure about that?
Yes.
Wow, these mics are very sensitive, as I mentioned. So try to avoid not too much shuffling. And I'm not talking about the curly shuffle, I'm talking about papers and breathing hard. Juanito, I should be the one breathing hard. I've been running and running and running. Oh my gosh. Well, I just want to give a shout out to those that are listening, that are watching us via Facebook or YouTube or wherever it may be, listening to 1370 AM or 92.7 FM. We are certainly glad to have you here with us in our home. And it's been a little crazy here. Well, you know what? Real quick before we get, I know that he has pomp and graduation and prom and all the wonderful stuff going on. We're gonna go right into the interview. We got a lot of announcements to make, so hang tight, guys. We do have a special guest. He was here a couple days ago, and of course, this is none other than one of our principals at the Bowman Leadership Academy, Mr. Hollyfield.
Thank
How
you.
are you?
I am doing well. Yourself?
Oh, I am just fine, better than the wine.
It's awesome to be back on the show again with you, E.
Yes. How'd it go last time?
It went very well.
Awesome.
And we've just been presenting the changes and things that we are doing that are new and innovative at the Bowman Leadership Academy.
Wonderful.
And as a matter of fact, it's a wonderful time in the city of Gary. We're excited about our summit that I will speak about
Yes.
at the appropriate time. So I'm just glad to be here today.
Well, tell us a little bit about you. How
Okay.
long you been with us at Thea Bowman and your background?
Okay, this is my second year at Thea Bowman, and I'm very proud to mention that I finally got accepted into the PhD program at the
Woohoo!
University of
There you
Illinois
go. Ding, ding, ding,
at
ding.
Chicago
Congratulations.
for mathematics education. I've been in the education profession now for about 13 years.
Wow.
I've spent the last 2 years in Gary, and I don't regret it because we are a diamond in the rough, have great kids, and I enjoy what I do because we have to really move and turn the trajectory for our kids. It's one of the things that I'm very compassionate about. And Sister Thea Bowman herself, her background in education aligns with where I am today to help carry on the legacy that she left.
Well, thank you for being part of us and not leaving us.
Yes.
And I'm glad that you're a part of us because you bring something that others may not bring, which is the faith.
Yes.
I'm not speaking names specifically. I
Right.
just know that you bring something that others may not have, which is the faith, and I appreciate it,
Yes.
Pastor.
Yes.
So, you know, a lot of people like to talk about negative news, and I like to talk about positive news. And we
Absolutely.
have some positive things to share about Thea Bowman before we go into the summit.
Yes.
We want to congratulate a few students, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Tell us about that.
Okay, we have, first of all, I want to salute 8 of our students are finalists for the City of Gary Scholars, which is a scholarship that's given out in conjunction with the City of Gary and one of the major casinos in the area. We applaud ourselves because for the second time in a row, we have more students than any other high school in Gary that qualified for this scholarship and that have satisfactorily completed the process to obtain the scholarship. We're very excited about that. We also are excited about the number of students this year who have gotten accepted into 4-year universities. And a lot of them have the 21st Century Scholarship, which pays for their full tuition as long as they stay in the Indiana University. So we are very excited about that. And for a graduation rate this year that exceeds the 95% mark.
Woohoo! Ding, 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 ding.
So we are
Well,
very,
how about them apples?
yes, we are very happy because we see ourselves turning a corner, and we just believe that it's a good thing for the city of Gary at large that we're getting our students acclimated to education and understanding the potential that they have for rebirthing the community in such a positive way. And as you alluded to, I'm walking in faith, and I'm glad to see a lot of the students now beginning to believe in themselves that the sky is the limit,
Yes.
which we've been talking, but it's very helpful now to hear them patting themselves on the back saying, I got to encourage myself. And
Yes,
that's a new win in the school as well.
it sure is. And can you just let our audience know we do have some new programs? What do we have going on?
Absolutely. Well, we have introduced some new pathways and what we have termed academies. The first academy I want to speak about is the Civic Arts Academy. We've built out a robust performing arts department, which includes a functional band. I did say functional.
Yes, and they sound good.
Yes, we
They
have
sound
a
good.
drama department. We're looking forward to putting on a major production of School Days this upcoming
Ooh,
school year. In addition, we have a visual arts department as well that has joined arms with the drama department to create sets, and we're going to do costuming, and all of that will be done by our students who have a
wow.
desire to go into the theater arts profession. We have also rolled out an agribusiness program, which will include everything from food and animal science courses to the accounting that goes along with it, so that our students are prepared. Those who want to go into the business industry will get hands on experience. Not to mention, we're one of the only, as a matter of fact, I think we're the only school in the Northwest Indiana area that has a farm with goats and chickens, where we have a license with the state
Yes.
to sell the eggs. So we're very excited
Awesome.
about fully developing that program as well. Another academy, the Entrepreneurship and Management Academy. We're going to expose our students to running a school store as well as the agribusiness side. So they're going to get hands on experience
That's
in the
awesome.
business industry. Computer science is another area that we are developing. They will deal with software development, database creation. They will get that hands on experience as well. On the more traditional line, we're going to have an honors academy
Hmm.
where we will have a full line of dual enrollment options as well as advanced placement courses. And everybody, for the most part, will be on the college prep academy. We're going to make sure that our students not only satisfy the core 40 requirements of the state, but we want them to have 4 years in each of the core subjects: math, science, English, and social studies. And that's going to set us apart from most high schools which opt to go for just the bare minimum. We know that our students need so much, so we're
Hmm.
going to make
Hmm.
sure that the opportunities are available and that they take part in that. That's just a few of the things that we're doing.
You mean we have more things going on?
We have more things because even on the middle school side, in eighth grade, students will be able to take Algebra 1 and choose an option of Chinese or Spanish for a high school
Oh, qué
credit at
bien.
the eighth grade side. So
Wow. We
that's just,
got some great things. So, in case the parents just heard, we're talking about Theo Bowman Leadership Academy. We are a K through 12 school.
yes.
They can still enroll. Tell us about that.
Yes, they can still enroll, and we've made enrollment very easily because we also have an online option where the application can be completed online. That's new for us this year. And even parents who have students that are already attending, you can update your information online virtually without even coming to the school. So we're very excited that
No excuse then, right?
we're getting on board with the 21st century and
That's right.
becoming the state of art school that we was designed to be in the first place.
Well, that is great. So, 60 minutes after the hour, let's get into what's happening tomorrow.
Oh,
Unless you have other wonderful things to share, please, by all means, take advantage.
no,
Let's get them a pat in the back and a crown on
yes,
their head. Come on. Kids deserve that.
yes. As a matter of fact, we are very excited about the annual Parent and Community Summit. It's going down at 3401 West Fifth Avenue in Gary at the middle high school. We have a summit with the theme Raising Our Voices, Reclaiming the Village. And I don't want to get on my preacher hat, but if there ever was a day that we need to reclaim the village, that time is now. So tomorrow from 9 o'clock a.m. until 1 o'clock p.m., there will be a variety of sessions that will be happening. But our keynote speaker is Phil Black. And just to give you a little background on him, he's the lead trainer with the Pear Institute, which is a Harvard University Medical School and McLean Hospital affiliate that was
Wow.
created to deal with trauma and resilience in youth. Listen to this, Eve. His tagline is, "You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be present."
All right.
And that speaks to where we are. He will be doing a session entitled "You Are Imbalanced, Not Broken," because we don't just want to deal with people being off kilter. We want to help our parents and community at large get back on track so that we can enable our youth to be all that they have been destined to be. In addition, we have other sessions that will be going on regarding social media parenting, playful mathematics, inspiring kids to learn and love math. Our elementary school principal, Marissa Simmons, will be doing a session, and yours truly will be doing a session on tips, techniques, and strategies for ensuring your scholar's ultimate success. And this summit will be even more impactful if we can get some of our broadcast listeners to come out. We want you to understand that our school is a community school and it takes a village. We don't only say it, we believe that. And if you have time in your busy schedule, please join us tomorrow, anytime between 9 and 1 at this summit. Again, that's tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The school address is 3401 West 5th Avenue in Gary. We would love to see you there.
Wow, that's certainly something that we all, and they're giving away gift cards and
Yes.
a lot of fun things. Parents, we know we can't stress it enough. I know this mic sounds kind of funny, but we can't stress it enough that we need parent involvement.
Yes.
In everything. Parents need to get involved. Don't wait until something happens and they call you into the office and then you got issues and say, "Oh no, that's not my Johnny. That's not my Kimmy. Oh no. Well, where you been all year long?"
Yes. Yes.
I mean, they're flunking. Where you been?
Absolutely.
Be the kind of parent that becomes a nuisance and emails the teachers every week. So how's my Johnny doing? How's my Kimmy doing?
Yes.
You know, I want to know, do they need help in anything? We need you involved. Come on, it's your child.
Yes.
Invest in them.
Yes. And it's interesting that you bring that up, Eve. 2 evenings ago, we had a pre-planning session where we had a large number of parents come out to talk about changes that they would like to see in the school. And we at TBLA understand that parents are crucial to the success of the school. So we are opening the doors where parents can come in and give us recommendations because we understand that we cannot do it by ourselves.
Exactly.
If I may, Larry, can we go to our first commercial on the Sale
All
Corona,
right,
por
we'll be
favor?
right back after these. Don't go anywhere, guys.
You're turning 65, and do you have questions regarding your
Thank you,
Medicare
dear.
coverage? Do you need
Is
to
there
explore your
something
options
different
and
of this
choose a
mic?
plan that covers your medical
He sounds
needs?
so much clearer
Call
than
me.
this one. This
I
one
am
sounds like I'm
Araceli
talking
Corona,
through
a
something like this.
licensed insurance agent
They're all in the
serving
same
Illinois and
channel.
Indiana.
Yeah. I don't know.
773-968-6619 and 219-801-1276. Call me, and I am glad to answer your questions, help you explore your options and plans. If you are turning 65, have Medicare, you may qualify
Share
to
it.
select a plan. I am a licensed and certified agent here to help. 773-968-6619 and 219-801-1276. I look forward to your call. Araceli Corona is not connected with the federal Medicare program.
Memorial Day is a day to celebrate liberty, but more importantly, it is a time to remember the sacrifices that made liberty possible. Let's join Steve's Tire and Service Center in saluting the men and women of our area who sacrificed so much in our nation's war. That's courtesy of Steve's Tire and Service Center. For complete auto repair and tire service, call 815-942-5080. They're equipped with the right staff to take care of your car. Call 815-942-5080 for Steve's Tire and Service Center at 514 Liberty Street in Morris. During these trying times, our troops need our help more than ever. Right now, blood supplies are at an all-time low. Just 1 pint of blood can save the lives of our servicemen and women. So give the gift of life. Give blood. That's from Eli's Golden Apple Restaurant in Crown Point, where they invite you to come and get it. If you're barely hungry or hungry as a bear, stop on in. That's Eli's Golden Apple Restaurant at 101 East 107th in Crown Point. A great place for great food and a good time. Come on now, ease on down the road.
For 3 days only, come and ease on down the road to Westside Leadership Academy located 900 Jerry Street in beautiful Gary, Indiana. Come on out to see the stellar performances of the award-winning Broadway hit play and movie, The Wiz. This takes place on Friday, May 24th at 7 p.m., Saturday, May 25th at 7 p.m., and then again on Sunday, May 26th at 4 p.m. It's produced and directed by Gary's own Mark A. Spencer and choreographed by Asia Dickens. Don't miss the captivating magic of Oz, performed by a stellar cast featuring performances on the Yellow Brick Road by over 300 students from the Gary Community School Corporation. Tickets are available online at eventbrite.com and then again at the main office of the Westside Leadership Academy. Don't miss out. Ease on down for a transformation to a special night of fun and excitement.
Atención, recibidores de Medicare. Cumple 65 años y tiene preguntas sobre sus coberturas del Medicare. ¿Necesita verificar sus opciones y elegir un plan que mejor cubra sus necesidades médicas? Llámenme. Soy Araceli Corona, un agente de seguros sirviendo Illinois, Indiana. Háblenme al 773-968-6619 o 219-801-1276. Puedo ayudarle a contestar sus preguntas y explorar sus opciones de Medicare. Si tiene Medicare y quiere cambiar su plan médico hoy, usted puede calificar. Soy una agente licenciada y certificada y espero su llamada. Araceli Corona no está conectada con el Programa Federal de Medicare.
All right. Welcome back. I don't hear anything. Do you hear anything? Nope, we're not on. For some reason, we are not on. Talk in your mic. There you go. I hear you. Go? I don't hear me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Juan.
Can I say this real quickly, too?
Yeah, go ahead.
At the Hilton Garden Inn, 7775 Mississippi Street in Maryville, Indiana, I guess on May the 29th, coming up at 6 p.m., will be one of the next seminars that Ms. Araceli Corona will be having. That's at 7775 Mississippi Street, Maryville, Indiana, May 29th at 6 p.m. That is the Hilton Garden Inn. And coming up on June the 5th at 1 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Express, 6295 Melton Road in Portage, Indiana, will be another major seminar that Ms. Araceli Corona will be presenting in reference to anyone that is turning 65 or new to Medicare. Thank you.
All right, we're back with Mr. Hollyfield, and I know we are short of time. Tell us a little bit more about the Bowman. When is graduation, by the way?
Our graduation ceremony is scheduled for Sunday, June 2nd at 4:00 p.m. sharp.
Yeah, let's not miss it. And
yes.
Of course, the board, for those of you that don't know, I am one of the board members there. We've been going on 3 years strong.
Yes.
And we got to keep the doors open for our students. We have to fight the fight for our students, not for ourselves, not for a paycheck. And we do look for teachers that have a heart to teach and not a pocket to fill up.
That's absolutely true. And even for those who are listening who may be educators, if you have a passion for students, and in particular for students in the city of Gary, we urge you to contact the school to apply, because we do have openings in various areas, and we are looking for people who are serious about putting their foot to the grind to ensure that our students get an adequate education. So please reach out to us if you are in need of a job, or if you know others who would be a great fit for our school. We are actively recruiting teachers and students as well. If you know a scholar, our junior, senior high school has grades ranging 7 through 12, and we are actively recruiting students grades 7 through 11. If you're interested in applying, please do not turn a deaf ear to what we have to offer, because we are offering a robust program and we're teaching the whole child, not just subjects. We realize we're teaching individuals, and that's one of the different personalized things that we bring to the table that distinguishes us from many other schools in the area.
That's right. And that is what we aim to do and make it different and better. I don't know. I don't hear myself,
I do.
but you
You
can hear
good.
me real good.
Clear.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
awesome. Maybe there's an issue with this microphone. Yeah, okay, Juan.
Yeah,
Don't get me
hearing aids.
started, man. You got another half hour with me.
They do have a hearing aids, Eve.
Speaking of hearing aids, Juan,
Yeah, right.
do you have yours on?
Yeah, I think I got yours on too.
Uh-huh. I sure do all day
All right,
long,
all right.
24/7, even in my sleep, because I'm a light sleeper, so I could hear things.
Oh.
Yeah. Juan, do you have any
Then
questions
why
for the
can't you see
Bowman?
yourself on your phone
I don't
then,
know.
huh?
That's
You're-
okay.
Whatever.
Juan, do you
Well,
have any questions for Thea
you
Bowman,
know what?
for our representative here?
I think when it comes to children's education, one of the biggest issues that we have in this country, and I don't have the figures in front of me,
Mhm.
is too many children do not graduate.
Yes.
Too many children graduate, and when they go to college, they got to be brought up to speed because
Yeah.
they got to be brought up to speed.
Right.
And so there's issues in the school system such as suspensions,
Yes.
expulsions,
Yes.
and bullying. So
And dropouts.
and dropouts, yes. So there's a lot that still needs to be done in reference to education. So just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I think one of the things that we've done a good job with, especially this year, we have built positive behavior initiatives within the school system where we've watched our suspension rate go down gradually, because we're doing everything that we can to keep students in school. We've even seen a decline in the number of students that are going to in-school suspension, because it's firmly our belief when you take a student out of the classroom environment, they're losing instruction, which is vital
Mhm.
to their success. So we're putting things in place to incentivize them doing the right thing. And I think reframing like school rules in a positive way encourages students to do the right thing, as opposed to, if you don't do this, this is the consequence. We're reframing it. If you exhibit positive character, positive conduct, here's what we're going to do for you.
Mhm.
Let me give you a case in point one. We have a system now where every week our students start off with $100. And this is $100 Bowman money, not money that you can take to the gas station and get gas. But at the end of the week, we check in with them. They get points for doing the right thing. They lose dollars for doing the wrong things. At the end of the week,
Mhm.
if a student has $80 remaining in their account, we have what we call a Fun Friday, which is still educational in nature, but they're incentivized. For those who have not achieved the $80, we have what we call restitution,
Mhm.
but still we framed it in a way where they have to explain to us why this $100 that we gave you has declined to under $80. And engaging them in those conversations, it becomes less of, this teacher has penalized me for this. I've witnessed students say, Mr. How I feel next week, I guarantee you I'm going to do the right thing. And it becomes a reward to them, because they're looking in their phone as if this is real money. I got to have this $100 next
Mm,
week.
that's good.
Just changing their mindset about it, instead of me coming with a not literal stick, but talking, yapping at students, it becomes more of a dialogue where they're reflecting on, what do I need to do to ensure that I not only have the $100, but I got 200 this week.
Mhm, mhm.
can I also ask this?
Yes.
When students come into Theo Bowman, you said it's from kindergarten to the 12th grade. Is that correct?
Yes.
So do most of the students that go to Theo Bowman start out at kindergarten, or do they come in at different levels because they're coming from different schools? The other question is this, real quickly,
Hmm.
is so just to get this right, you're the principal
Of the middle school.
of the
Yeah.
middle school. Then,
Hmm.
what do you see? One, let's say, positive thing and one negative thing do you see of any students that may be coming into the middle school
Okay.
that you can talk about?
Okay, in terms of a positive thing about the students coming into the middle school, what I find very interesting, if they have not been with us from K to 6, that despite what public opinion says,
Mhm.
that every student and parent that I get that walk in at the middle school level, they, for some reason or another, we've been trying to get into this school since such and such grade, and they view it as an honor
Mm.
when they're getting accepted. Even though we're an open enrollment school, it's amazing at how many parents and students are honored to come in. In terms of a struggle, I think because we have such high expectations in terms of character and all of this, for some, it's a rude awakening when when they come to understand, yes, we want you to dress a certain way, not to please us, but so that when you exit, you become a productive citizen. It's not just about being a TBLA student, it's about what are you going to do next? And we start at grade 7 asking. As a matter of fact, I had a kid that came to my office the other day, one, and just stood at the door. And this young man has not been the very best all year,
Mhm.
but he looked at me and he kept standing at the door. And I said, "What are you looking at?" He says, "I just wanted to see if you're real. Why do you even care?"
Okay.
And for the first time in my
Mm.
life, a tear dropped down my
Wow.
eyes for this
Wow.
kid to realize that you don't have to come over here to work with us. I live in Chicago,
Mhm.
which for some people, well, why do you come to Gary? Because I believe that kids everywhere are our problem.
Mhm.
And so
Mhm.
whatever I can do, but this
That's
kid
right.
literally said, "I don't understand why you care. After all I've done to get put out, you're still trying to find a way to keep me here."
Mhm.
And just explaining to kids, I don't win if you leave,
Right.
because
Right.
if you don't make it here, for some people this is your last shot.
Right.
And just uh, articulating that in a way that they can understand it, and then to see this, it proves to me that they understand what you're saying
Mhm.
and that you are making a point.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. So once again, tell us what's happening tomorrow. I know that you
Okay.
have to get going. I mean, unless you want to
No
stick around,
problem.
but
No, I appreciate being able to come on the show. Tomorrow at Thea Bowman is our annual Parent and Community Summit with the theme Raising Our Voices, Reclaiming the Village. I cannot stress enough how important it is for the community to come out. So whether you have a child at Thea Bowman or not, we want to reiterate that this is a community event. We want parents there, but the community is welcome as well. It runs from 9 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. The headline speaker is Phil Black. He's the lead trainer with the Peer Institute, a Harvard University Medical School and McLean Hospital affiliate that deals with trauma and resilience in youth. And
awesome.
we would love to see you there
And it's
tomorrow.
free.
It's free of charge. As a
Free.
matter of fact, Eve has been instrumental in getting gift cards from our board
That's
that
right.
we're going to give raffle off. So come out and support this great event as we uplift the Gary community at large.
That's right. And it's taking a village. So that's why we're
Yes.
inviting the whole community to come in. You don't have to belong to Thea Bowman. And no, this isn't a catch to get you to come to Thea Bowman. I mean,
Yes.
we hope that what you see you like, and you do eventually come to Thea Bowman. But this is because it's a community effort. We need to show the good. We keep
Yes.
showing the bad everywhere. Social media, bad, bad. There happens a fight, it's the first thing people look at. You
Yes.
know, even the front page in the newspapers. How often do we get to read good news in the front page?
Yes. Absolutely.
So we are going to keep striving and thriving and continue to bring in good for our kids Even if it takes to take the bad weeds out, we have to look for what's best for our kids, the best programs, academically speaking, and athletic as well.
Yes.
So, and now we got the dance group, we got
Yes.
the band, we got the
Yes.
theater. We got it all in one place. K through
Yes.
12. So we want your child from the beginning to graduation. So if that is you, please come and visit tomorrow. Take a look, and you might like what you see.
Absolutely. They will love what they see.
That's right. That's right. Thank you so much for coming on, Mr.
Thank you,
Hollyfield.
Edie.
Give my love to everyone when you get back to the school.
Yes.
And on that note, Juan, you got something to read over there?
Yeah. Once again, Araceli Corona, whether you are turning 65 or new to Medicare, now is a good time to learn about the different parts of Medicare and how to choose a plan that may meet your needs. Learn more about Medicare as we explore resources from Medicare Made Clear, an award-winning series from United Healthcare. So, are you ready for Medicare? Now's the time to learn more. And Ms. Araceli Corona, who is the uh, CEO of Brilliance Insurance Group Consultants. She is having a free seminar on June the 5th at 1 p.m. at the Holiday Inn Express at 6295 Mountain Road in Portage, Indiana. Her number is 219-801-1276, or you can also reach Miss Corona at 773-968-6619. She also has some, actually, at Hilton Garden Inn, 7775 Mississippi Street in Maryville, on May the 29th at 6 p.m. She has another very informative event and others coming up that we will be announcing here on Nuestra Comunidad Northwest Indiana every Friday and Saturday that we are on. Thank you.
Right. And also, we want to talk about the Census 2020, the importance of it. And I just had the flyer right in front of me. I've been multitasking all day long. We want to thank Miss Arlene also for sending me this information. And I want to thank everybody that's watching and listening on Facebook and YouTube and our live streaming as well, and on AM 1370 and also 92.7 FM. The calling number is 219-885-1371. I know that this program is basically have been in English, but that's just the way things are. And we're also inviting a representative of the Census 2020 to come on the radio and talk about the importance of the Census 2020 in English and in Spanish. And so, speaking of, we are inviting you Tuesday, May 28th at 7:30 to come and listen to this at Lake Ridge School District Board meeting. Are you ready for the 2020 census? Get information and get prepared. Lake Ridge School District Board meeting is actually getting this out. Question and answer session with the Indiana Senators Eddie Melton and Lonnie Randolph. Find out why we need the census. Find out how the census affects our communities. It is open to the public. Hosted by the Social Action Committee of Gary Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority, Inc., Lake Ridge School Corporation Board of Education, Ms. Arlene Mitchell Pearson, Social Actions Chairperson, Yvonne Lucas, Gary Alumni Chapter President. For more information, you can always go to Facebook, Gary Alumni Chapter, Twitter, at GAC Deltas. They have the Instagram as well, or go to their website to Gary Alumni DST at gmail.com. That's for some emails. We have a phone call? Okay. Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Yeah, good afternoon. Enjoying your show. And not having the question or not. Personally, I that's what the business about.
Right, right. I mean, it's important.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
Which part again? I'm sorry. I got sidetracked over here trying to tell Juan to raise the volume into the headphones. About the census and the citizenship question. Well, I think that I have a question to the census people. Why that question? And that's why I'm bringing a representative. You can raise that one up. That's why I'm bringing a representative census 2020 to find out the importance of having that question put in or taken out. And what was the purpose of it to begin with? Is it to segregate funds for just American citizens or what? I mean, it makes me just wonder, right?
No, I don't make me wonder at all.
Well, I mean,
I don't think. I think the question is very basic. And what is the census about? But simple counting.
Every individual, every human being in the country, not citizens only. Every human being in the country. That's what that census is for. $675 billion is to be allocated through or distributed in the entire country for programs or funding wherever it's needed for building structure, what have you. And so the only way that we know how much money Lake County is going to receive or the state of Indiana is to make sure that every human being, including children, infants, get counted, whether they are here legally or not, or don't have any documents. That is the census, what it's for. Well, that's what Census 2020 is telling me. I was trained. It's not my opinion. I beg to differ. I was in the training with Senator Eddie Melton, and that's what was told to us because we are disseminating that information through, as you heard, they're going to be at Lake Ridge, Senator Randolph and also Melton to discuss the importance of the Census 2020. And that's for and that is going to happen on the 28th. I just mentioned it. I'll bring it to you again. Give me one quick second. I'll pull it up. It's at the Lake Ridge School in Gary, Tuesday at 7:30. So you can get more information this coming Tuesday. It's open to the public. That's right. That's right. So that you'll know truly that it's to count every person. And it is my due diligent and well, here's the thing, because people live in fear. If they're not an American citizen or they're not a resident of the United States, they're not counting themselves in fear of deportation. And it is my duty and my responsibility as a if it was that easy, let me just tell you, if it was can I tell you, it's not a break. Here's the thing. I think everyone that started, I think that if it was just that easy, I think if it was just that easy for someone to become an American citizen, it's not. Well, if we're going to talk about righteousness, Jesus Christ was a migrant. He fled from one place to another without any documents. And granted, it was made by law by man, and that's why we're right. So everybody needs to be counted. Period. Everybody, because let me just tell you, there. No, he didn't. And every. Yeah, you got that right. And because he is not the spirit, he does not give us the spirit of fear, and that is correct. So let me just say this though: there are billions of dollars that are planted in this country by those that don't have documents. So it's okay to take their money, but it's not okay to give them papers. That's another story. That's another show. Well, that's what they're trying to do. Well, I am thankful. And we're going to work on that, the immigration reform. That is something that we've talked about to the political candidates for the presidency. No, I am not part of anything but Jesus' side. That's the only side I'm in. Okay, so I'm going to continue to work on it. We're going to continue to pray that the righteous people get in the seat. And whether you vote or don't vote, not you per se, but anyone that's listening, God's going to put the person he wants there, believe it or not. So he is really, yes. Be ready, sir. Put that up. Oh, let's not go there. That's another show. I can talk all day long on that one. Yeah. Amen. Well, I thank you for calling, and that is going to be another show, another topic. Appreciate you. Thank you. Be blessed.
Eve, can I ask you a question?
Okay, thank you again. Yes. Go ahead. Oh, you cut him off? Okay, am I going Tuesday? Yes, I'm going Tuesday. Yes, Juan.
Am I right or wrong? Illinois, well, I know this is right. Illinois passed a law that allows undocumented individuals to get a valid driver's license, right? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
I was
Okay,
told
so
that DACA kids or
okay,
DACA people.
but
The
here's the
ones that
thing. Here's
have
my
them.
question, though. That license to drive that undocumented people get in Illinois is only good in the state of Illinois. If they drive to any other state that doesn't have a similar law, they're breaking
Who
the
said
law.
that? Who said that?
I'm asking you, do you know that or
Oh,
not?
no, they could use their driver's license out here because I have
I
I
don't
have
think
it
so.
interpreted.
I don't think so, but
Well,
we'll see.
okay.
So we need to find out for sure.
Okay, you're speaking as if you already know, Juan. You asked
Okay,
me.
that
I'm
state.
telling you what I
Okay,
know.
Indiana doesn't have that law.
Jesus,
Indiana
allow me,
doesn't. Okay,
dude. Don't
that's what
start
I'm
with
asking you.
me.
So we need
You
to.
just said I don't think so.
Okay.
If anybody that's out there from Illinois listening or watching, call in or put a message up there on Facebook. Juanito, you just shut me
Someone
down. You said
in
I
the
don't
know.
think so.
Someone in the
Why do you
know.
say I don't think so?
Because Indiana doesn't have that law.
But you know what? They're a residents of Illinois. So let's just say then, if we have a license from Illinois, it's not legal here. Come on now, Juan.
Okay, but
Don't
those.
be anal
Okay,
about
well, that's why I
that.
said this is something that needs to be
It's
straightened
not that
out.
I don't think
This
so,
is nothing
Juan.
that needs to.
If
So
I am driving into Indiana with that license, it is right, it is legal. So
we'll
if they
see.
can pull
Okay,
me over, I can get a ticket, then so be it.
then
So
so
it
be
ain't
it.
we'll see.
I just
It
want to find
is.
out. I just
I'm
want to find
telling
out.
you.
Well,
Juan,
but you're not with the Bureau of Motor Vehicles. But
Jose,
I just wanted to ask them.
excuse me,
Okay.
Jose Lopez, if you're watching or listening, and you know, because we are going to bring legislation here in Indiana to pass the same bill that you guys got passed in Illinois. If that was the case, then no Illinois people will come and visit their family, Juan, if that's not the case. They can't drive with that license.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
I just want to find out for sure.
They can drive with that
just
license. I'm
wanna
just
find out
telling.
for sure.
Then
That's
why
all.
ask me?
I was just.
Jesus,
If you
then
know
don't
for
ask
sure.
me. I
But you don't know
already
for
know.
sure.
I already know.
You
I'm
don't know for
telling
sure.
you.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to find out for sure.
All right, that's another story. It's
That's another.
49 minutes
That's
after
another
the
day.
hour.
Okay.
That's another day, another story, another $50, because we need a raise.
And then, like I said, I
Wow,
do want to bring
these
the
mics
people
are so
from the Bureau
sensitive,
of Motor
Juan.
Vehicles
Don't.
from Indiana and Illinois
Wow.
here on the show.
You're gonna
Okay.
do who? What?
Bring the
Oh.
people from the Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
I'll
of each
bring the
state.
book so I can read it because they
No, I'll
created
just
it.
bring
They
them.
written it.
You can't ask a book a question.
I'm not going. That's true.
Right.
But I'm not going to wait until then to talk
Yeah.
about what I know because I have been in many, 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 many car accidents.
Well, you should drive more carefully.
Allow me to finish. Car accidents when it comes to litigation.
And what did they say
when it
about
comes
drinking and driving, Eve?
Oh my God, that
Well,
just
then-
echoed in my ear. Oh, well, I was
Yeah,
drinking
Yeah, right. Okay.
Gatorade
Yeah, okay.
and I was driving. Hey, Ron is in the house. Ron Madlock is in the house. Whoa, what we got going?
That's what we got going.
Where we go? Oh, this today?
We're
Tomorrow?
gonna give away some tickets too.
You gonna give us away tickets right now?
Oh, y'all.
Right now?
Yeah.
I like that dude, man. You're looking younger. You just took like 10 years off of you.
72, baby.
72, looking good. Look at that. And on that note, Ron Madlock just walked in. He says he's giving a pair of tickets right now for those of you that are listening to a classic soul concert series, the Delphonics Review. Oh my, the Delphonics are coming in. Feat Greg Hill, special guest tribute to Blue Magic. That's right. That's this Saturday, May 25th, hosted by Dinah Biggs. That's my girl. And DJ Sam Chapman. Okay, what?
Commercial.
Oh, we're going for a commercial.
Break.
$35 a ticket, table of 10, 325 here at Genesis Convention Center tomorrow. So we're going to give a pair of tickets. If you want that pair of tickets, call in now, 219-885-1371, 219-885-1371 for the pair of tickets. And we'll be right back after these.
Attention Medicare recipients. Are you turning 65 and do you have questions regarding your
The
Medicare
line, Eve?
coverage?
I thought
Do
it was
you
the
need
last
to
one.
explore your
Over.
options
It
and
wasn't.
choose a
That's
plan
why
that
I
covers
didn't
your medical
function.
needs?
You raised it in
Call
my
me.
ears.
I am
Sorry?
Araceli
You have to
Corona,
be
a
aware
licensed
that the
insurance
sound is not
agent
coming out of
serving
those
Illinois and
headphones.
Indiana. 773-968-6619 and 219-801-1276. Call me and I am glad to answer your questions, help you explore your options
Let's go.
and plans. If you are turning 65,
Yeah.
have Medicare, you may qualify to select a plan. I am a licensed and certified agent here to help. 773-968-6619 and 219-801-1276. I look forward to your call. Araceli.
All right. And he is the man of words, the man of the word. Here we got the
Time it
ticket.
up. Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
Beat him there, guys.
Okay.
That's right. Thank you, Ron. We got some free tickets. 219-885-1371.
How are you gonna do that?
How we gonna do that? If they call in right now, they'll give me their name and I'll write it on the ticket.
But you have a little. Don't you have a little? Don't you say that? We got the Delphonics and we got Blue Magic.
Yes.
Let's have a.
Yes.
Sometimes they say, well, I like the Blue Magic. You start a little. What you call it?
Oh, one of those.
No.
See, I'm not Dinah Lynn. She's
No,
the
okay,
DJ.
okay. Yeah.
Ron, you want to sit over here and
Ballad
just
of
tell
Man.
them?
I got to go because that's our thing. We're planning, so I got to go.
Oh, you got your work cut
Yeah,
out.
but we just want to give you some.
Okay. Thank you,
It's
dear.
a local group, and we the new Holiday Star Theater of Northwest.
Yes, that's right.
Creating something in our
Creating
community.
something.
Giving something back.
Because you can make something out of nothing.
Absolutely.
Yes, you can. Thank you
Well,
for the
I'll
tickets.
send you in a second.
Come on, hurry up, Ron. And while we're doing this, the Classic Soul concert series, the Delphonics. Yeah, I like me some Delphonics. So, okay, Ron, tell us a little bit about this real quick. Yes,
Yeah,
you
we're
are
on
on the
the
air.
air.
Real quick, real quick.
Good afternoon, Gary, Indiana.
Good afternoon, Ron
What
Matlock.
we're doing here, thank you all for giving us the opportunity. The Northwest Indiana Entertainment Group coming to Gary, Indiana. They are bringing the Delphonics and the Blue Magics.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you that I often refer to this as the new Holiday Star Theater of Northwest Indiana. Most people know that we've gone to see Holiday Star Theater over the last 35 years, I guess. And we have a beautiful facility right here at the Genesis Convention Center. And what we are doing, hopefully what we are doing, it's not about our group, it's about our community.
Right.
And when we do this, we often talk about the Genesis Convention Center. We need to sell it or whatever. No, we need to market this thing. And what we're doing right now, we're bringing.
No, keep talking.
We're bringing things here like the Delphonics, and I like to say to the people out in Radio Land, who we're bringing this weekend, we like to talk about what would you like to see in the future. This is just one of many things.
Right.
We have the Dales. Most people know the Dales are from Harveyville, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
They're right here local. We could bring them here. We could bring Tina Turner here.
Oh yeah,
and she's in Europe.
Tina Turner.
So we could bring all those people here. And I'm just simply saying that I'm looking forward to, and I've given y'all the go ahead to do these tickets and however you want to do them. Maybe the first or third call or whatever. And of course, tomorrow, if you don't have your tickets already, you could come at the door. The tickets are $35 a piece, and of course, if you maybe you happen to have a girlfriend or boyfriend or husband and wife, maybe their birthday. What a better way to have your birthday celebration?
Right.
So that's
on us.
On us. That's right. That's right.
So the next caller, because we have a few minutes left of our show, so it has to be the next caller to call in 219-885-1371 to get the free pair of tickets.
Someone's calling.
Get me some Delphonics. I like me some Delphonics.
Absolutely,
yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, and for that winner, we just need your name and number. Oh, we got him on the air. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hello, caller.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Well,
I'm calling to see can I get the Delphonics tickets?
Yes. Ding, 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 ding. You are the winner of the pair of tickets. What's your name, young lady?
My name is Candy.
Candy.
I call in to talk to Steve and Karen almost every day.
Candy, what's your last name, ma'am?
Chadwell.
Chadwell?
My niece will come down. Her name is Monique Love.
Monique.
I'll pick up the ticket.
Okay, I'm going to leave them in an envelope here, and she can pick them up tomorrow morning. How's that?
Okay, what night is it for?
For tomorrow.
For tomorrow night.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Only thing we would like for you to do is talk to some of your friends and have them to join us down. But of course, they would have to pay if they don't win a ticket. So it's only $35. It's worth it. You have two groups coming, and they're doing it. They're going to do a great job tomorrow night. I've observed them before.
Well, congratulations.
What time is it?
What time is the
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, and doors open at 7 o'clock. And of course, they have a stepping prior to the Blue Magic performing, and then the Delphonics. They always say the best for last, because sometimes if you put the best first, they leave before. So of course, you'll have a great evening.
Thank you, Ron.
And we're looking
forward to seeing you.
Thank you,
Miss Candy. Congratulations, Miss Candy. I'll have the tickets here for Monique to pick up for you. Congratulations. And on that note, have a good one. We are at the end of our show. What do you got going tomorrow, Juan?
Well, this is the Memorial Day weekend, but tomorrow in our studios, we have a young man by the name of Ray Castaneda, who's going to be talking
Castañeda.
who is going to be talking about his Stop the Violence program that he has in East Chicago coming up. He's got an event coming up in East Chicago. So we're going to talk a little bit about his program, his organization. So that is Mr. Ray Castaneda.
Also, I want to give a shout out to my family, to the Arreguin Gomez family, Lafitte, Jewish, everybody that's watching from the family. Saludos, buenas tardes, ¿cómo están todos ustedes? We love you. Continue to listen, continue to learn, continue to watch, and you'll continue to grow. And of course, Juan will be back tomorrow. I will be calling in. I have a busy schedule, so I thank you for listening today. And of course, I want to give a shout out to our God warriors that went into the Madison Correctional Facility. We are preparing for another trip to Rockville Women's Prison. That's our next trip in July. So I want to give a shout out to them. Also for my sister, Pastor Arimborgo, Jennifer, and her husband, all the way from Peru. Buenas tardes. Thank you for watching us. I don't know what your time zone is out there in Peru, but thank you for listening. And for those that are listening, watching from Texas, from California, from Florida, from Mexico, from Venezuela, Argentina, de donde quiera que estén escuchando y viéndonos, saludos a todos ustedes. Se les manda muchos besos y un fuerte abrazo. Gracias por sintonizarse así con nosotros. Que hay muchas cosas que están pasando, pero muchas cosas buenas. Yo me enfoco en lo bueno. Lo malo siempre allá con los otros canales, ¿verdad, Juanito?
Absolutely.
Anything else you got?
That's it. Just want to thank Ms. Araceli Corona for advertising on Nuestra Comunidad Northwest Indiana and everyone else throughout the years that has taken the time and the opportunity to advertise with Eve and myself here on our program since we started on October 30th of 2010. Nuestra Comunidad Northwest Indiana. We are going to be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock till 11 with a very special guest about a very special event he's having coming up in East Chicago, Indiana, my hometown.
All right. And Araceli just texted. Hi, Araceli. I hope you're watching and listening. She just texted me. And of course, she received a call from Lakeshore. Okay. All right. Awesome. No problem. We thank you. We got to continue to press on and continue to help each other, build each other up, because that's what we're supposed to do. So on that note, Juanito, we'll see you. Talk to you later. Tengan un buen fin de semana. Cuídense mucho, quiéranse, respétense para que sean respetados. You guys have an awesome, safe evening. Be blessed. All right, nos vemos. All right, our Facebookers, Juanito, despídete.